Hello traders, this is Forex Nelson. I'm back again today with another 11 trades. Today's date is December the 9th, and I'm using my new PIP trigger trading system. System has the upper and the lower channels here along with this gold arrows. Concept is easy to understand. You get the gold arrow followed by blue arrow, you're buying. Gold arrow at the top followed by red arrow, you're selling. After many, many years and around 55 trading systems, this is the best one that I've ever put together. Now it does have these um, red and blue arrows. That's called a super signal. You get oscillating indicators down at the bottom. You will get an audio alert and this pop-up box suggesting to buy and or sell. Now every morning at 6 o'clock, I'm in front of the computer. That's right where this vertical line is. And looking at all the different instruments, both Forex and futures. And of course, then I'm looking at my daily trade plan. After I decide I want to be buying and or selling, I'll manually put in this white arrow that you see. Now here's my daily trade plan. It's running in real time. This daily trade plan analyzes from the monthly all the way down to the 30 minutes. And within the comments here, it'll suggest that to either look for bearish trades, bullish trades, and as you can see here, you will get days that says preferred. Now, if you're trading without any kind of a daily trade plan, well, that's one good reason why you are still struggling to find success in trading. Now, if you want some more information regarding this daily trade plan, well, you can look right below this video in the description. You'll see some information. And of course, if you need more information, well, just get in contact with me. Okay, now we can take a look at these trades. First one I did, which is the pound dollar. Pound dollar does pay $10 for each pip, so easy to see looking at the money. Should be 5 pips I got on this trade. Now, I'm not looking for a lot of pips on individual trades. I'm just looking for at least 200 pips and or ticks every day that I'm trading. So let's drag and drop this up. See where I got in first of all. Got in at this point. Now we had the everything confirming top and bottom. It's going to go down. You can easily see red arrow here, gold arrow back here. Took the trade knowing it can do this bit of a pullback, but I knew overall it was going to go down. And of course, we're looking for 5 pips. There it is right there. 5 pips, and that paid out $50. Remember, trading is very difficult. And one of the 5 things that you need to succeed at trading is a lot of education. And I can provide you with a lot of education. So moving on to the next trade, which is pound Swiss. Let's just drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. Another one I wanted to be selling. There was the most recent red arrow. Everything was saying going to go down, and down it went. So I got in here, and this is where I decided just to get out. Locking in again, 5 pips, and that paid out $62. Okay, let's move on to the next Forex pair I did, which was pound Aussie. Now in this pound Aussie, just looking at all the trades I did. So every one I sold today, as you can see right here. So let's drag and drop this up. First of all, see where I got in at. The charts, the pip trigger. There's the red arrow. Everything was looking good. So I took the trade. Got out at this point just being happy with 11 pips, and that paid out $73. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, which is the Euro CAD. To the left here. So let's drag and drop this up. First of all, see where I got in at. Now we had the arrow exactly where I took the trade. There was the red arrow, gold arrows back here. Could have got in around here, again here and here. So this is where I got in. At this cursor, close it out here, just being happy. Again, looks like with 11 pips, and that paid out $79. Okay, let's move on to the next trade I did. Pound CAD. So let's pull that up first of all. Let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. So we had the arrow from the daily trade plan as usual. Red arrow here, gold arrow. So easy system to follow. And since this system's so easy to follow, definitely it's a great system, especially if you're a beginner. So, got in at this cursor right here, close it out here, just being happy. Looks like with 15 pips, and that paid out $108. Okay, now we can move in onto the futures. As you can clearly see, they move a lot more and they pay a lot more. First one I did here, Dow Jones. So let's go and take a look at the Dow Jones. Dow Jones pays $5 for each tick. Now this Dow Jones pays $5 for each tick, so I took the money, divided by 5. Calculator says we're looking for 43. So let's drag and drop this up first of all, see where I got in at. We had the arrow from the daily trade plan. The super signal was right here. And of course the pip trigger gold arrow was there. So I knew it was going to go down. And you got to pay attention, because just as easy as the market can go down, it can go up. So get in at the beginning of the cycles. That's exactly what I teach, or as close to the beginning as possible. So what did I say? We're looking for 43. 43, there it is right there. 43 ticks, paying out $215. Moving on to the next trade. Crude oil. Crude oil pays $10 for each tick. Easy to see, we're looking for 31. So we're just going to drag and drop this up first of all, see where I got in at. Another one I sold, had the arrow from the daily trade plan. Super signal, red arrow. Pip trigger, gold arrow. So I took the trade at this point, and like I said, we're looking for 31. 31, there it is right there. 31 ticks, paying out $310. Okay, let's move on to this next trade, which is the S&P 500. Let's pull that up, and let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at first of all. So I wanted to be selling it. We had the arrow from the pip trigger. Then we've had some red arrows here and here. I knew this was starting the next cycle for going down, so I got in. Now I took the money, divided by 5, as it pays $5 for each tick. So the calculator says we're looking for 85. Going to be hard to get it right on, but it is 85 ticks, and that paid out $425. Okay, let's move on to the next trade, which is Russell. Now on this Russell, pays $10 for each tick. Easy to see looking at the money. We're looking for 53. So let's drag and drop this up, see where I got in at. So I wanted to be selling it. So there's the arrow from the daily trade plan. Super signal. This is where I got in. And we have the pip trigger gold arrow. Everything's saying it's going to go down, and down it went. Let's see what time this big blue candle is here. That's the opening bell, 9:30 a.m. New York time. So you got to be aware of that. Many times, if the market's going one way, opening bell goes the other way. So got to be careful. Got in at that point, closed it out with 53. There it is right there. And that paid out $530. Okay, moving on to the next trade, which is gold. Now on gold pays $10 for each tick, so easy to see. This should be 80, actually 80.5. So we're going to drag and drop this up, see where I got in first of all. So I wanted to be selling it. We had the arrow from the daily trade plan, the super signal, the pip trigger, gold arrow. I knew it was going to go down. And that's all I want to know. Is the market going to go down or is it going to go up? And then just get in the trade. Trading is easy and a lot of fun once you learn all these secrets, which is exactly what I teach within the training videos, all these secrets on how to trade the market successfully. So I said we're looking for 80.5. 80, somewhere in here. I have to drop it down to the 5 minutes to get it right on, but it is 80.5. Just go with the 80, and that paid out $805. Okay, let's move on to the last trade, which is NASDAQ. On the NASDAQ, it pays $20 for each tick. Tick the money divided by 20. Calculator says we're looking for approximately 49. So let's drag and drop this up. See where I got in at. We had the arrow from the super signal and the pip trigger gold arrow back here. Everything was saying it's going to go down, and down it went. And I said we're looking for 49 approximately. 49, there it is right there. You remove the last two digits. 49 ticks, paying out $984. And of course, just looking for the arrow. There it is right there for the daily trade plan. So another great day of trading using my pip trigger. Love trading with it. Makes trading easy and a lot of fun for me. And I added up all the pips and the ticks. And the grand total for today was 388. And as you can see, all of those pips and ticks paid out $3,641. So if your system's not producing like my pip trigger, I recommend you get your hands on it. Don't forget about the daily trade plan. I also have the FibMaster tool, which I didn't get to show today. But you'll get a lot of information along with my contact information right below this video. And it's very easy for you to get in contact with me. You can just pick up the phone and call me directly. And a very important good tip I'm going to give you is that if you buy anything from anybody, make sure you can get in contact with the person you're buying it from. This way here, then you're pretty sure that the person's not a scammer. So, and I'm not saying that everybody selling is a scammer, but some people just like to sell and other people like to trade. I like to do both, sell and trade. So now if you pick up the phone and call me, and if you have a question, well, I can answer it. And that's support, and I do give free support after you buy from me. Now, if you can't call me, well, just send me an email. And that email is right below this video. And now I really do prefer Teams. I made a link, super easy for you. Just click on it. And at that point, we'll have a Teams connection. And I should be able to answer most of your questions, do screen sharing. And it makes it much easier for us to communicate. Now, you will also notice in the description there's 5 different packages. The most recent package I put together was called How to Make 10K a Day Trading Mini Lots. Now you can use the same method if you're happy with 1K a day. So whatever amount of money you're looking for, you can use the same method that I teach within the training videos. Well, looks like it's just about time to wrap up this video. And of course, if you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and please subscribe to my YouTube channel. So until the next trading day and video, I want to wish you good luck with your trading, and remember, keep yourself and your family safe. Okay, bye for now.